Awesome. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Funding to Freedom webinar. This is going to be awesome. We got a lot of great stuff that I'm excited to share with everybody. Feel free to drop any questions you have in the chat. Let me know if you have any questions. And basically, we are Credit Leverage X, right? We are a funding and investing company. We guarantee that we'll get you at least $100,000 in 0% interest credit or your money back. And we're going to go really deep into basically the process of all this and how it helps people and changes people's lives every single day. We've got, over 1,000 happy clients that have all gotten funded. I think it's more like around 1,500 now, actually. And we just keep growing and we keep scaling. Okay. But there's a couple things that I really want to make sure we get through to you because this is a life-changing opportunity. So again, my name is Robert Lyon. I've spent the last, 7+ years and well over $100,000 or more learning all this information so I can bring it to you guys in this webinar. So please pay attention. It's very powerful, and it's going to be able to make a difference between, financial success and a life of financial struggle. All right, and I mean that because nowadays, what we're going to be revealing is not only how to get access to money from the banks, but how to use it to create financial freedom. And this is a big aha moment. This is a big game changer for a lot of people because we've all kind of been, for a lack of better word, we've been brainwashed to think that we have to work really hard for all of our money, right? We have to put in our hours, put in our time, when in reality, there's a new way and there's a better way to do it. And we'll be able to do it with you guys and teach you how we do it as well. So what we do with our proven system is we give people access to credit cards, loans, lines of credit, HELOCs, personal loans, mortgages, car loans, whatever it is, right? We've basically cracked the code on how to get access to the bank's money. And this is an incredible opportunity because the first objection and the first problem that lots of people had was how do you get access to money, right? Again, like I said, I was in the military, I was in construction, I was in the oil field. I've always done this, that, and the other thing, constantly spending most of my life trying to make money and trying to make more money, right? Once you make money, then the next thing is to make more money. But we found a new way where we actually can get you capital, right? We get you access to the money, and then we show you how to use the money to create a profit. And we call this the infinite return. Okay. So we get you money from the banks, you invest it, creates a profit. You've literally made money without any of your hard work. You've made your money work for you. It's incredibly powerful. And this is what we teach at Credit Leverage X. And we teach it every day. And it's an amazing message. It's how to leverage, right? How to leverage capital so that you can have more freedom for yourself, more freedom for your life, and be able to change the way that you do things and the way that you've done things in the past. Okay. So we will teach you how to get access to other people's money and then how to leverage it to create passive income or massive income. This is awesome. This is the game changer a lot of people have been looking for. And this is why people come to us, because we are the best in the business. And we work incredibly hard to make sure that all of our clients get the results that they want and that they can get where they want to go, right? And I believe life isn't all about just working to make money. I think it's about experiences and the people that you share it with, right? So this allows you to do that. And this is also allowing you to use none of your own money, very powerful, and none of your own time to make more money. Crazy. And to be clear, we are a funding and investing company. You can do whatever you want with the money. Okay. We've just been doing this for a really long time. And we like to get people access to the capital and then show them the correct way to use this money. But you can use this money however you want. It's your money, right? We just get you access to it. It's going to be 0% interest credit cards, loans, all sorts of different ways that we can get you access to this. But the funding can be used however you want, right? You could use this money to invest with us and get passive income. You could use this money to invest with us to buy products or inventory and sell them online or in your store, right? You can use this money to expand or start your next business. You can use this money to buy real estate. We even have a whole program where we'll teach you how to get business credit, turn it into cash, and then how to buy real estate. We have amazing ways for us to show you how to use this money to invest into marketing so you can scale or expand your business. We also use a lot of our money to invest into crypto, as well as futures trading and options trading. Lots of other ways that you can make money in the market. We give you the freedom so that you can finally quit your job, and so you can even maybe start your own financing company or learn more about how this whole finance game works, right? This is a game changer. So what I'm trying to say is, what if when it came to making money, you could actually have your cake and eat it too, right? That's amazing, right? And that's why whenever we have these opportunities to share this message and to show you guys, I want you guys to get excited. And I want you guys to start to think about the opportunities of what you would do with the funding and how you can leverage it and how we can work together to help you achieve your goals. All right. So again, what would it be like if you could have your cake and eat it too? All right, there's always going to be risk, right? Everybody gets worried about, what am I going to do with the money when I get it, right? We've solved that. How do we get the money? Is it illegal? Is it something crazy? No, none of that. We are literally leveraging the US credit system to make it so that you can get the money, right? And it goes like this: like, with great money comes great responsibility. And there's actually supposed to be a picture of Spider-Man with a bunch of money over here. But getting you the money is the first step, right? So I'm not going to ask you to dive completely headfirst into this crazy world of getting in debt and buying assets and scaling. I just basically want to make you guys know that this is a life-changing opportunity. So maybe, if it's all right with you, I'd like you to maybe just dip your toe into this world with me. Dip your toe into the financing, investing opportunities that we have, and start to think about what you would do with when you get access to money. What would you do when you could actually not have to work for your money, but just have the money available and then start to make your money work for you so that you can be free and have the life that you've always wanted. All right. And the truth is, though, if you're not open-minded, if you're not willing to take a look at this other financial world, you can basically keep doing whatever you've been doing, and you're going to keep getting more of the same. You're going to keep getting it, right? And you're just going to keep in this rat race that they want you to stay in. Okay. A lot of people don't like to admit it or really think about it, but the way that the financial system is set up is it's set up to keep you poor. It's set up to keep you broke and keep you working for the machine, right? We've basically found a way, though, to crack through, right? And this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, guys. Okay. And I don't it doesn't have to say once in a lifetime, but this is a crazy opportunity, right? And there should be a picture over here, but your grandparents would have killed to have this chance, to have a chance like this, like to be able to get access to credit, to be able to get access to loans, to be able to do all of this. They would have loved this opportunity to make this happen. Okay. But this opportunity is not going to always be available, right? Right now, in this current market, the banks are still lending. The banks are still giving out 0% interest credit cards. The business credit is still working. The personal credit is still able to get fixed, and we are able to do this. But who knows what's going to happen in the future? Okay, so I'm just letting you guys know that right now we have the ability to get you an amazing opportunity in funding, but it may not be around forever. Okay, so that's why right now is the time to do this. Right now is the time to get funding. It's the time to open up your mind to a new way to get ahead financially. And it's a time to basically be available and open to the idea of getting capital and using that capital to scale, getting capital and using this money to create the best financial freedom possible, right? The best life possible. But let's get back to the basics, right? Back to the beginning. See, nothing happens until someone has money, right? You can't basically drive the car if you can't put gas in the tank, right? You can't launch a rocket into space if you don't have the parts and put together or the training. So you need funding. And it's not just that you need funding, it's that you need funding. You need lots of funding, and you need it yesterday. You need high quality funding. You need low interest funding, and you need it right now. So just like so many things that have changed recently, so must the way that you think about money and profit and the way that you approach it. This is the game changer that everybody has been kind of looking for. And this is basically what we've managed to do, is build a whole team and a whole company to help you achieve these goals and to help you get where you want to go. By the end of this webinar, my promise to you is you are going to know how to get access to maximum personal and business funding. Okay. These are some fancy words. When I say maximum and when I say funding, I say fudding. Got to fix that. But this is basically, we are going to get you the most money the banks will allow you with your credit profile. And we're going to, first of all, help you set up and optimize and scale your credit so that you can get the most amount of money. On average, our clients are getting around $150,000 in 0% interest credit cards. Okay. And by the end of this call, though, you're going to know how we get people that amount and more. Your business and credit could be sitting on a fountain of funding gold, and you don't even know it right now. All right. And you're going to learn how to unlock these for profits and then be handsomely rewarded for your efforts. All right. So in America, the average living expense is about $6,000, right? And a lot of people are working a job that only pays about $6,000. So our goal is to help you get out of the rat race. So first, we're going to get you a minimum of $100,000 in funding. And then we're going to show you how to leverage it to make up to $10,000 or more with passive income using other people's money. This is a big deal, guys. This is the way that we can help you escape the rat race and make it to the next level. But how, right? I'm making a lot of promises. Okay, so we have a system. We have a system that's worked day in and day out. We are funding people every single day, Sunday, basically Sunday to Sunday. But first, we have to optimize and scale your personal and business credit. Okay, we're masters of fixing your credit, structuring your financial entity so that you can get the most and making it look like what the banks want it to look like. Okay. Then we're going to apply with our relationships and our banks that we already have using our inquiry removal software. So not only are we going to be able to fund you, but while we're funding you, we're going to remove inquiries so that the banks don't even know that you're getting access to so much capital. Next, we're going to get you access to 100 to even 500,000. Now, you can even get more than this, guys. It just depends on if you already have a business that's making money, if you have assets that you can leverage against. But typically, we work with anybody and everybody who wants to get their first round of funding started, right? The first round is always the hardest. And on average, we get around $150,000. And these are going to be 0% interest credit cards. We can also get loans and other things as well. Once you get the money, now now life starts. Now you have an opportunity to actually get where you want to go. And now you can leverage it, right? And that's why we created a coaching program. Like what we used to do is we would just get people, $200,000 and be like, all right, good luck. And we realized, no, people need opportunity. People need guidance. People, when they get this amount of money, they kind of freak out and everything that we've talked about goes out the window and they just start to buy stuff, right? So we teach you how to leverage it properly. Again, though, it's your money, so you can do whatever you want, but you can actually invest with us into our risk-free vehicles, and you can start to enjoy passive income and financial freedom. So this is the three-step process. First, we optimize and scale your credibility and your credit. Next, we're going to get you maximum personal and business funding. Then you're going to leverage this funding. Now, this system has already gotten a lot of our clients up to $225 million in funding, probably more than that. And we've got verified results from at least 1,600 clients that have gone through this system. Okay, again, and it's a system, which means anybody in the US, has to be in the US because that's where we're at, can come into our program, go step by step with us, and get you guaranteed funding. Okay, this is life-changing. So instead of working for your money, we will get the money and work with you to get you access to the capital that you desire. But the hardest part, again, and what nobody talks about, they don't teach you finances in school. They don't have free books at the library that's going to teach you how to get access to credit. There's barely any even YouTube content out there on this. But if you want to, the beginning always starts with first optimizing and scaling your credit, right? This is the biggest challenge that most people face because they just don't know how to do it correctly and they don't know how to do it fast. Okay. A lot of people think that fixing your credit or scaling your credit score takes a long time. Well, we've got it down to a science and we've shortened it so that you can get funding now, not when you're old, now. Okay. Optimizing and scaling personal business credit, right? Nobody teaches it. It's also time consuming and confusing. There's a lot of wrong information on the internet. It can be expensive if you don't know what you're doing. And the credit system is designed for you to fail, right? It's designed for you to if you have a lower credit score, that means that the banks will lend you money, but they will charge you higher interests, right? So then whenever they are giving you money, they'll give you some, but they'll have this massive interest fee and you'll never be able to fully pay it off, or it's never going to be able to be an investment that you can do. We get you 0% because we first optimize your credit score and get it where it needs to go. Okay, so quick story. I joined as soon as I was 18, I joined the United States military. I was a forward observer in the Army. I got married, I got deployed to Afghanistan, right? And while I was in Afghanistan serving our country, I came back, and my, war wife is what I call her, managed to get me into $40,000 in debt. And my credit score was a 455, right? It was completely abysmal. And what they don't tell you is when you're in the military and you owe all this money, the money doesn't go to you. Your money gets garnished, right? And then basically what happened is I got out of the military. I got divorced, and I had to fix my own credit. So I was 40K in debt with a 455 credit score. I tried fixing my credit on my own, right? I wrote the letters. I called the bureaus. I kicked. I screamed. I got no results. I got nothing. My car even got repoed, and I was still 40K in debt. And my credit score only went up like 1 point from me trying to do this on my own, not knowing what was going on. Okay. The game changer that I finally figured out, though, because I finally buckled down, and I basically had to spend a lot of money and figure this stuff out because I wanted to buy a house, right? I wanted to take care of myself, because when I got out of the military, the only skills I had was shooting guns and blowing stuff up. So I had to get credit. I had to figure out how to do it. I had no support, no mommy or daddy to back me up, or any trust funds like that. So this is what I learned when I was going through my own process. I learned how to factually dispute negative items on my credit report. I learned how to go above and beyond the credit bureaus and actually file complaints with the FTC and the CFPB, which is the government. Okay. What a lot of people don't know is that the credit bureaus are a for-profit organization. All they do is hold your data hostage. And whenever there's something that's put on your credit report, someone is paying them money to put that on your credit report to tarnish your name, right? So what I do is I've figured out how to go above the credit bureaus and go straight to the government. I've also figured out how to use the local, the BBB, to also attack creditors if they're not responsive. So as soon as I figured this out personally, my credit jumped 200 points. I was able to remove all that debt because it was all basically gone to collections. And this only took me 2 weeks. Okay. And it took me 6 months, maybe a year, maybe 2 years to trying on my own and not really getting anywhere. And then as soon as I figured this out, the credit repair clicked, and I was able to fix my credit and go up 200 points and remove all my collections in just 2 weeks. What does this mean for you? This means for you that if you join Credit Leverage X, we are going to be able to do factual disputing. We are going to file with the FTC and the CFPB if it's necessary. We are going to report any creditors that are harassing you to the BBB, and we are going to repair your credit as fast as humanly possible. Okay, so what we do at Credit Leverage X is people are struggling with their credit, or they've never really cared about their credit. They come into our program. We totally sweep all the negative items off their credit report, and then we boost their score so that we can go into funding. All right. So we do this for you. Again, everything at Credit Leverage X is done for you. This isn't a course or some Facebook group or something like that. This is a service. We are being of service to all of our clients that come into our program, and we will fix your credit fast. And I don't care what situation you're in. We've had people who are in 2 foreclosures, who have filed 3 bankruptcies, who have like $100,000 in debt. They come into our program, and we help them, and we work with them, and we give them the expert guidance because we've seen these files before. And what's crazy is 77% of Americans have a less than great credit score. So there's only 33% of Americans that actually have good credit, right? So we have figured out a way to fix this problem. And what's crazy about the credit system is if you have bad credit, you can't rent an apartment. You can't buy a house. You can't get a car. You're not going to get a credit card. You're not going to get a loan. And this means that you'll be struggling for a very long time, and you'll be stuck making money and then never getting anywhere. And eventually you're going to retire, and then eventually the Social Security isn't going to pay anymore, right? So there's a lot of risk. There's also kind of studies, but your credit score matters because the higher your credit score gets, the more we're going to get you funding. You can't buy a house. Whereas once we fix your credit, we're going to get you maximum funding. You're going to be able to buy a house. You're going to be able to buy as many cars as you want. Gino, my business partner at Credit Leverage X, he has over 30 cars, and he bought it all on credit, and he puts them all on Turo, and he rents them out, and he makes a pretty penny in LA. So it's pretty cool. And then you're actually going to be able to get money to leverage. There's even a study that says that if we get your credit score higher, you'll live longer. Okay. So if you come to our program, When we fix your credit, we're not only fixing your finances, we might even help you live a little bit longer, which is kind of funny. It's just a study I put here. I thought it was good. Okay, but cleaning your credit is not enough. Okay, if everybody was able to just clean their credit and get, $100,000, then everybody would have $100,000, but that's not how it works. Okay. But first, we clean your credit. We can get anything off your credit, guys. Collections, late payments, student loans, bankruptcies, charge-offs, whatever it is, we'll get it off, but it's not enough. So step one, though, is we have to clean your credit file. Step two is we have to boost your credit score. And the simple thing that I want you to understand is the higher your credit score is, the more money you're going to get, the more we're going to be able to get you in funding. So another story of mine. So this is in 2020. This is my nightmare story. So at this point, I was a CEO of a company that I started called Bears Real Estate. We were a wholesaling real estate company. Wholesaling is essentially we find discount real estate deals and we sell them to investors, and we were making pretty good money. I was also a business consultant at the time with a company called Scaling with Systems, and I had a payroll every single month for all of my operating expenses was $60,000 every month. Okay. So it means every month I had to make more than 60 grand in order for me to make a profit. And it also meant I had a lot of people that were working under me that I had to pay every month. I had an amazing opportunity to invest into a large apartment complex. This was, again, late 2019. This apartment complex, I ran all the numbers. Everything looked really solid. If I could get this, I would be able to cash flow off the apartment complex for the rest of my life. All of the high level gurus say, put all your money into multifamilies and stuff like that. I still do believe that, but this is what happened to me. So in order for me to buy this apartment complex, I had to come up with $359,000, okay, for the down payment, in order for me to purchase this thing and be able to make this money for the rest of my life. I partnered up with a company called Berkshire Hathaway. It sounds like it's a super safe company still. They're very reputable. Warren Buffett owns them, and they were going to basically partner with me to buy the apartment complex. Now, while I was going into escrow, guess what happened? So I had to get this money together, right? So I maxed out all my personal credit cards. I took all of my money out of a military 401k that I had out of the markets. I begged and borrowed from every single member in my family. I leveraged everyone to the last penny to get the money to buy this apartment complex. Because again, I saw this and I thought, oh man, this is going to set me free for the rest of my life. And Grant Cardone and all these people say, if I could do anything, I would buy the apartment complex. But so I got the money, right? And I put it into escrow. I partnered with Berkshire Hathaway, who was going to cover the rest of the loan. And what happened? So COVID-19 hit right when I basically had just done this and the money was in escrow, and Berkshire Hathaway pulled out of the deal and froze all of my money in escrow. Okay. So I literally had just like begged, borrowed, and sold and scraped every single penny out of every single person in my entire Rolodex of people throughout my whole life. And I put it all into this deal, and COVID-19 hit, right? And escrow froze my account and I had nothing. Okay. So I had no apartment. I had no money. I had maxed out every one of my credit cards. I didn't have a single person on earth I could call. And remember, this was COVID time, so I couldn't even go outside. I owed everyone money, and I was screwed. Okay, so I had to make, and on top of that, I also had payroll. Remember, I was I had this big company for consulting as well as a big company for real estate, and I had to pay $60,000 a month for my payroll, or my team would not get paid, my business would fail, and I would have no money. I needed funding. Like to say I needed funding was an understatement. I needed it bad, or my whole world was going to collapse. Basically, what's going to go down is I ran into Gino, who's rudely talking now, my sweet ass webinar. But basically what happened is I ran into Gino, and Gino was able to basically save the day. All right, you can mute yourself, bud. And that's when I met him. Okay. Gennady Nadarov, aka Gino. Gino used to be an electrical engineer with Boeing, until he learned how to leverage funding, right? He found this out by going through similar stuff, and he was able to purchase over $30 million of real estate in California. He was able to own multiple pharmacies in California. He has over 30 car rental businesses, and he is my business partner here at Credit Leverage X. But I met Gino because I was in this situation, because all my personal credit cards were maxed out and my family's. I had to basically find someone, and Gino was able to help me. What Gino basically worked with me to do is we had to purchase these things called trade lines, right? And also use business credit to get the funding that I desperately needed. So this was the game changer, right? And this is what Gino had discovered, and this is what saved me, and has long gone been able to use this method for all of our clients. So this is what we had to do to get maximum funding is basically we had to purchase trade lines. So a trade line is when you borrow somebody else's good credit score, and it basically gets attached to your credit for a limited amount of time. And what's cool about this is these people have a credit card, and it's like if your uncle or your grandparents or somebody signs you on to one of their credit cards. It's not necessarily means that you get the credit, but it will reflect on your credit and it will boost your score. Okay, so trade lines boosted my credit score, and what trade lines also do is they add that credit to your credit profile so that it will lower your utilization. Okay, and basically what happened is we bought a bunch of trade lines to offset all the debt on my personal credit cards. And then Gino had these relationships in California with these banks. And we went into funding after we bought the credit cards, and we boosted my score. And then we removed all the inquiries as we started doing the funding. And this allowed us to get the maximum personal and business funding. So that shit saved the day, right? That saved me, saved us. And this was an amazing experience, going from, torture and pain, not having the money for anything, to getting the funding that I needed, paying my payroll, and just going through this experience and learning everything I could about funding. And it was just a game changer, and it saved my business and it saved me. So that's when we basically partnered up, and we created Credit Leverage X. Because what happened at that point is, like, when we got the money, I was like, hey, what if I wasn't like about to die financially? What if we just did this for people and we got them the money and we used the money so that we could invest and so that we can create a financial future, right? And this is where we came together and we created Credit Leverage X. This is the empower innovation process and how we are able to get people from where they are now to the funding that they need. So again, me and Gino, we have thousands of happy clients. We help generate millions of dollars in passive and active income. We've scaled thousands of personal and business credit files. We've built a community of like-minded investors. We donate to charities and churches. We've employed over 100 people all over the world. And we continue to scale and invest and to better ourselves. And the real reason that I'm sharing this all with you today is because I'm tired of seeing suffering, right? I'm tired of, having friends and family that can't find jobs, that can't pay their mortgage, that are losing their houses, losing their cars, really emotionally struggling when they don't need to. And I'm sure you can relate to that because life is just getting more expensive. There's not enough time in the day, and people are just spending more time working than they are with friends and family or on traveling or doing what they really want to do with their lives. And I'm tired of seeing suffering. So we created this Credit Leverage X, and we're bringing this information to you and to as many people as possible. Because I believe I can be useful, and because I believe I can help you, and to help you help yourself so that we can both be better off. Quick recap of all the value that we've kind of dropped here. Okay, so we started to see how with funding, you might be able to have your cake and eat it too, meaning without using any of your own money, without using any of your own time, we can get you access to over $100,000 up to like $500,000 or more. And again, none of your money, none of your time, but you'll have access to it. You'll have full control over it, and you can use that to put it to work. We've talked about how we can fix people's credit fast, incredibly fast, without all the headache, and we'll do it for you. We've learned how trade lines can boost people's credit scores as well as lower their utilization so that we can get you the funding. And we've learned how this financing system can set you up for maximum personal and business funding. We've also talked about how this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, okay? When we first started, we mostly just did credit repair and personal funding, right? But as the company grew, we've really discovered that the true holy grail of funding is business credit, okay? And business funding. Now, the reason that this is so powerful is because your business credit, right? If you set up an LLC, even if you don't have an LLC, we'll help you set it up. If you do have an LLC or an S Corp or a corporation, we'll just make it even better before we go into funding. Okay. But business credit is a separate financial entity, which means we can get you credit cards, loans, we can even get you cars and much, much more on the business side that is not attached to your personal credit score, your personal social security number, or attached to your home or anything else that you want it to be. And we can even make multiple businesses and we can get them all set up to have multiple financial foundations and get them the funding. Okay. So business credit is the holy grail of credit, right? So personal funding and business funding with business credit is what's going to set you free. Okay. Like I said, I've done a lot of real estate deals, and a lot of times if I was trying to buy a real estate deal, I would max out all my personal credit cards. And when you max out personal credit cards, your personal credit will tank because you're over leveraged. So what we've learned is that if we can get you a business set up correctly, and we can get you business credit or business loans, business lines of credit, whatever it is, we can liquidate that money and we can use that as a down payment. And now we can buy real estate. Now we can buy businesses. Now we can buy big deals that is not attached to your personal credit profile. That means there's no guarantor except for the business owner. And that basically you're playing with money that you can truly use to leverage to become successful. Business credit, though, has been an absolute game changer. And we can actually do multiple rounds of business funding, right? We get you the first round of funding, then we show the banks that we can make a profit and pay them back, and we can do an additional round. And then just about every 3 months, we can keep on scaling your fundability and get you to the point where you're making $500,000 in funding, right? And this is a game changer. So again, I hope you guys are seeing the light on how powerful funding can be. So let's just talk a little bit more. What is funding? Simple answer: getting you access to other people's money, right? Getting you access to the bank's money, so on and so forth. So what is 0% interest funding? 0% interest funding is basically all of these banks, they want your business. We have partnerships of over 30,000 different banks in the US, 30,000. So there's a lot of people that have a lot of money because the government just keeps printing it, but they have to lend it out, and they have to basically earn your business just like anything else. So these credit card companies, they offer 0% interest credit cards, and they're typically 0% interest for 12 to 24 months. Now, out of all the banks, we basically have a formula where we can get you 14 0% interest credit cards, right? And that's just these ones that we know. There's also local credit unions. There's also some online banks that we don't have on here. But what if we get you 20K from each one of these different 0% interest credit cards? That would mean you'd have $250,000 or more in 0% interest credit cards, right? And you can use these however you want. Again, they're typically 0% for 12 to 24 months. And the reason this is so powerful is if you're trying to expand your business, if you're trying to start a business, if you're trying to buy real estate, trying to invest into crypto or the markets or any sort of operation, it's really good to not have high interest when you're starting that out. So this gives you money that you never would have had without us that you can use to truly scale. All right. And then you can max them out and use them if you get them on the business side. And typically it's just like 1.5% that you have to pay back every single month. Right. And it's just super powerful. And we've basically been changing a lot of people's lives, getting them 0% interest credit. Okay. So what is business funding? Again, we kind of talked about this before, but business funding is separate from personal credit. Okay. So personal credit is your own. It's backed by you, right? Your social security number, your personal credit score, your assets. You become the liability if the debt collectors need to come after somebody. Business credit is attached to the EIN number, not your social security number, and it's attached to the business. So that means that there's a lot of freedom that we can all have by getting business credit because we're not risking our own house. We're not risking our own assets. I don't want to say it's monopoly money because you have to take money seriously. Otherwise, money won't take you seriously. But this gets you access to money at a much lower risk, right? There's not as much risk to you. And this is great for anybody who's trying to get business credit and make a large purchase like real estate, crypto, heavy equipment, etc. Okay. And then business credit has, it takes strategy. So we can actually get you business credit without fixing your personal credit, right? Because it's a completely separate entity, but it takes a little bit of work and it takes some of our secret sauce and some of our employees to do a lot of magic to set up your business correctly. And it takes about 2 to 3 months to make that magic happen. So how does Credit Leverage X get people funding? Okay, so Credit Leverage X, we do all the funding for you. Again, this isn't a course. This isn't some BS Facebook group. We are a service company. We want to provide a service to you. And the reason that we do that is because a lot of people have tried stuff and they just fail because they don't implement. They don't know what to do. It's too confusing. So we just take that all away and we do the work for you. Okay. So first, we make sure your credit profile is set up correctly. Your personal credit, your business credit is all ready to go. Once you're ready to go into funding, we apply to our network of banks that we already have established with us, and we do the work for you. Like even if you were going to try and do this on your own, number one, you would fail because you don't know how to do it. But number two, it's a lot of work. Okay. Filling out all these applications, making sure you put all the information in correctly. And then if you get denied, we even call the reconsideration hotline and we talk to people that are reps inside the bank that we know to make sure you get approved for the 0% interest credit cards. Okay. First, we start with the big commercial banks. So Amex, Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo. Then we're going to go to the online banks, which is basically just like newer. They don't have like a real branch. They're basically just an online bank. And then we're going to go to the local credit unions that also have 0%. So if you're in Florida, Florida has different credit unions than California. If you're in New York, they have different credit unions. And these credit unions want to work with you because the credit union is smaller than the big commercial banks. So we have this system where we basically go from commercial to online to local credit unions. Once we get you maximum 0% interest credit cards, we also will get you more funding by going and getting you personal business loans. Maybe you can mute yourself. And then we'll also be able to qualify you for lines of credit, HELOCs, car loans, you name it, we'll get it for you. So this is what maximum funding is. So when we say maximum funding, we want you to understand that you're working with a professional company who's going to do the funding process for you. Okay, this is for people who want to think big, have big opportunities, and absolutely change their financial life and change their situation right now. So maximum funding is when we do personal and business funding. Okay, so when we do the maximum, it means we're going to leave no money on the table. We are going to go to every bank in the US that we possibly can. We're going to get them to give you some capital so that you can scale your business and live your best life. The funding process honestly only takes 2 to 4 weeks, and we'll get you anywhere from 100 to 500K in funding. What is our guarantee? So we've had a lot of clients come through our process, and we've got it down to a science. Like we're bona fide. We know what we do, we like what we do, and we guarantee that we will get you $100,000 or your money back. Okay, this is $100,000 in funding or your money back. There's no other offer out there that's going to say this or do this, and we back it up. We have it in the contract, and we want to work with you. We want to get you the results, because if we get you the results, you're going to go tell your cousins, your neighbors, your friends, and they're all going to come in and join Credit Leverage X, and we can grow together, right? So that's what it's all about. So here's the offer, right? Today and today only. Well, actually, we'll do this for the next 2 days, right? Tomorrow's the 1st. So let's see, what is today? So we'll do Friday at midnight. So that's May 3rd. This offer goes away. But what we're going to offer you today is typically it's $10,000 or $5,000 and 10% of the funding. Right. So today you'll get $1,000 off if you join right away and you book a call. You can go to creditleveragex.com/your one-time offer bonus, and you'll be able to book a call, or you can call right now, 949-993-0866. If one of my people could type out the link, the Credit Leverage X/your one-time bonus, and put it in the chat, I would appreciate it. Okay. So what's included inside Credit Leverage X is done for you credit repair, business optimization, and Paydex score credit scale. So that's a fancy word for we're going to help you set up your LLC or optimize your LLC, and we're going to boost your Paydex business credit score, because that's what matters, is the Paydex score. And we're going to basically fix your personal credit, get you the absolute best business credit possible. And then we're going to also do done for you business and personal funding using our private community and our inquiry removal software. But it's not just that. You're also going to get access to our private community. Okay. What we do inside the private community is while we're fixing your credit, while we're setting up your business, first, we're going to basically teach you some mindset stuff, like your financial mindset. We're going to get you a clear vision of where you are now with your finances, where you want to be, and how you're going to get there. So this is we call it financial harmony, where we're going to go over your personal finances and basically where you want to go and what it needs to look like for you to not have to worry about money anymore. I was doing one with one of our clients. He said, look, I really just like traveling. I like good wine and I like good food. Okay. So we basically sat down, we went over his whole budget and his whole system. How much is he going to invest into our passive income so that all of his bills are paid? Plus he has extra money for good wine, good food, and traveling around the world and changing his life. So while we're fixing your credit, you're going to be learning how to master your finances. We're also going to teach you how to make more money. Okay. That's what we're all about. We're all about being the people that you can go to learn how to make more passive income, learn how to make more active income, do what we're doing right now, because in this world, you need to make an absurd amount of money to truly get ahead right now. And we want to help you because we've been doing this for a long time. We've been in the trenches and we want to get you there. So inside of our private community, you're going to get to talk to other entrepreneurs and you're going to learn what we do for our finances and what we're doing, as well as you're going to learn credit repair, funding, business, and all that stuff as well. You're actually going to get assigned a customer success manager. This customer success manager is going to make sure you succeed. Okay. Literally, once you join our program, all you have to do is fill out a form and get the information to us. And then we're going to do everything for you. We're going to do your credit repair. We're going to help you set up your business. We're going to get you the money. And we even guarantee that we're going to get you $100,000. All right. And you're going to get a client success manager who's going to keep you in contact, talk to you every day if you want, and make sure that you are on track to be successful inside of Credit Leverage X. And basically that's the deal. We help you join Credit Leverage X. You get a financial audit. You'll get an accountability roadmap. We're going to do your credit repair. We're going to buy the trade lines. Again, the reason that we have to charge so much is because the price of trade lines is not cheap. You know, we charge $1,000 per trade line, and you need typically 3 to 5 trade lines to boost your score to actually be able to go into funding. Now, not everybody needs trade lines, but on average, most people do, right? But we do the trade lines. We help you set up your business correctly. We'll guarantee you $100,000. That's 100 in personal credit or business credit. We'll help you get personal credit, business credit, personal loans, business loans, car loans, HELOCs, you name it, we'll help you get there. And then we'll coach you and guide you on how to use the money wisely to create new streams of income, whether they're active income or passive income. All right. So now I want to talk about our passive income opportunities, because this is where a lot of people come to us. They're like, dude, I love what you're doing. I'm afraid I don't know what to do with the money. Okay. And we get it. People need opportunity. People need guidance. Everybody wants money. The number one thing that people want typically in the world is like love. To change your life. Oh, my mic. Great. Oh. And we're back. My mic got unplugged. I was getting too excited there. Can you guys hear me? Can somebody drop something in the chat real quick? Let's go. All right, that's what I like. All right, so let's go. Passive income opportunities. Okay, so our main passive income opportunity that just about every single person inside Credit Leverage X invests in is campaign marketing. It says campaign investing, but we call it campaign marketing. And, you know, businesses and investors have been using marketing to make a profit, you know, since the beginning of time, right? Since the first billboard or the first, you know, person running down the street yelling stuff. So what you're able to do now is we get you the capital. Remember that we get you the money, and then you're able to invest into other profitable marketing campaigns, right? We call it a strategic partnership, where basically you invest with us, we put the money into marketing campaigns that are already profitable. And then every single month, like clockwork, you get paid out anywhere from 5 to 15% on your money. So we have people that are making $5,000 totally passively, $10,000 actually. And you can basically do this by leveraging the credit cards and investing with us into these profitable campaigns, and you get your cut of the profit. Okay. You invest into the marketing campaigns, and you get paid out every single month. Your money is 100% safe, meaning you can get your money back whenever you want. You just get paid the profits out every single month, meaning you don't have to do any work. You can turn one of those little plastic cards into actual money in your bank account that you can use however you want. We have people paying their rent. We have people traveling the world. We have people that are just basically enjoying their life a little bit more, and also buying a lot of real estate because they don't have to worry about the regular 9 to 5 to pay their bills, and they can focus on the stuff that they truly love. Your money is backed by the company, and we've been doing this for years now, and we pay out every single month on time, and we prioritize our investors over everything else. Okay, so we want to understand that you trust us with your money, and we are going to make sure that we do good by you, and we get you this passive income. Our other passive income is called strategic e-com. Okay, this is where you invest into profitable e-commerce businesses, right? E-commerce products. So we get you, you invest with us. We go out and we buy these products on a discount. We put them on our stores and online. We sell them, and then we basically give you back your money plus 25% of the profits, right? We always try and get you 100%. We always try and get 100% ROI on the products. But we'll basically just depends on the season and what's going on, but you're going to get your money back plus 25%. The minimum investment is $5K, maximum is $100K. And this is going to really get you passive income at a large rate, right? You put $100,000 in, you'll get $100,000 plus 25K, right? If everything goes well and you get your 25% product. And the cool thing about this is you don't have to set up an Amazon store. You don't have to do any marketing. You don't have to do anything except for invest with us. We buy the products. You're going to get like a spreadsheet that tells you all the products that happen, that are bought and what phase they're in. And then you get paid out whenever Amazon pays us out, or whenever the payment hits our account, and you get paid back your profits, right? And this typically takes 2 to 3 months for you to get your profits back, but it's still completely passive. You don't have to do any work. Whereas with the campaign marketing, as soon as you put your money in on the first of each month, you're going to be able to get a profit, or you're going to be able to get your money back. Now we'll talk about some of our active income opportunities. We have a very active day trading mentorship. So again, we're going to get you the money with our funding, and we're actually going to teach you how to leverage other people's money to trade futures in the marketplace. Okay. And, you're able to make anywhere from, I've got people that are making $10,000 a month to $30,000 a month. And it's a skill, right? You're literally going to learn how to reach into the market and take money out. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just what we've been doing and what we've been learning. And it's fun, right? I like trading. I like the psychology of trading. I like the ability to take money out of the markets. It's just a good skill for anybody to have. And we have a whole program dedicated to teaching you this skill. So you can sign up, get passive income, and then you can even join our day trading mentorship and trade with us every single morning. We trade from 7:30 PST to 8:30 PST every morning. We've got all the courses. We've got all the training. We'll even go into your accounts and we'll review where you're at and what you need to work on to become a better trader. So this is the mentorship that's going to teach you how to make money trading. And you get to trade with us live every single day, Monday through Friday, whenever the markets are open. Let me get a glass of water. All right, cool. Then we also have the real estate mentorship. So myself and Gino, we love real estate. We like making money with real estate. And we like to basically leverage the bank's money to buy more and more and more and more real estate. Okay, so for the real estate mentorship, the biggest problem when people want to buy real estate is they don't have the money. They don't know how they're going to get the money. They don't know what to do. They have to make these like sketchy deals with hard money lenders, or sketchy deals with business partners that are going to do something, and then it all falls through at the closing, and they never actually accumulate any property or build a portfolio. So what we do in the real estate mentorship is we teach you not only how to find discount properties, we teach you how to wholesale real estate, which means you can start making $10,000 or more every single month by just looking for deals, getting them under contract, and selling them to investors. But we actually get you the money to buy your first real estate property, your first home. Maybe that's what you really want to do, is you want to buy a house. Right now in this market, it's incredibly hard to get the money, and it's even harder to fully understand what you have to do to get the properties. But we're going to teach you how to find off-market deals. We're going to work with you to start wholesaling. And we're also going to teach you creative financing. So creative financing is where you can buy real estate creatively with the homeowners, so that you can start doing subject to deals, which means you basically, instead of you getting a mortgage, you're going to basically just take over the existing homeowner's mortgage and make the payments, but you're legally going to own the house, right? We also talk about seller finance, novation agreements, the whole 9 yards. So if you've ever wanted to get into real estate, if you've ever wanted to buy more real estate in your next deal, you need to join our real estate mentorship, where, don't forget, we're actually going to get you the money, but we're also going to teach you what to do with it to start to buy real estate and create this real estate portfolio. We can even teach you how to do Airbnb. We have a lot of Airbnb people that join our program because not only you can get Airbnb without buying a house, right? You can do it like apartments and stuff like that. But it's better to own the property, use your credit to furnish it, market it, make it a really nice place, and then become an all-star Airbnb host. And then you can start to scale and grow. And then what's cool about real estate is we'll actually help you buy the real estate deals, put a tenant in it, pay down the bills, and then we can help you get a HELOC so you can pull your money out of it. And that's called the BRRRR method. We also help people learn how to become a business loan broker, right? If you like what I'm saying right now, and you're like, oh man, this guy's got a great business model. He's helping people get access to money. He's being of service, and he's making money doing it. You could too, right? You could start your own business loan broker business, right? And this is basically where you help other businesses get approved for loans. You're going to learn everything about business credit. It's a recession-proof industry because everybody needs money. You're going to be able to offer a high demand product, which is money. You're going to be able to learn our battle tested marketing. And basically what you get inside of, we call it Power Brokers, is you're basically going to get your own business set up, your website. We're going to set up all your marketing for you, and we're going to hold your hand until you get your first couple of deals in the books. And you're going to be able to talk to us and be in a great community of loan brokers. All right. We also have the car rental mentorship. If you live in like a busy place like LA or Atlanta, we got a couple other people in Florida. This is an amazing business, but you have to really love cars, right? So if you love cars, this is a sick business model that you can do, because you basically learn how to get cars without putting like any money down or very little money down. And then you're going to learn how to put those cars on Turo or these other car rental sites and rent them out. And you can start to cash flow on cars, just like you would with real estate, except for the cars are getting rented out. And what's even crazier, Gino might not want me telling you guys this, but if the car actually gets in a wreck, we're going to show you what rich people do and how to get paid out by the insurance companies, so that, let's say you're renting out the car, it's cash flowing, it's making a lot of money, and then somebody crashes it. You can actually get money from the insurance companies. And now you're even making money if they crash your car. So you make money when you rent the car, you make money if they crash the car, and you just have these assets of multiple vehicles that you can rent out. And we show you how to automate the whole thing. It's a really cool business model that you can get into, but we have a whole mentorship, the car rental mentorship. Okay. And, for right now until Friday, I'm going to do something completely crazy. And this is just for the few people. So when you book a call, you have to say webinar. But what I'm going to do is, not only are you going to get $1,000 off, but I'm going to include the investment club, which means you're going to be able to invest in campaign marketing. You're going to be able to invest into our strategic e-commerce. But I'm also going to include one of our mentorships. One of them is going to be included in the price. Okay, so this is a offer that is going to go away on Friday, May 3rd at midnight. But if you book a call with us, or you call us today and you join Credit Leverage X, again, you're getting $1,000 off. We can also put you on a payment plan. Okay, so these fees are the fixed fees, but you can go on a payment plan for anything, and you're going to get the guarantee of $100,000. You just have to basically make your payments and make some sort of arrangement with us. But you're also going to get one of our mentorships included in the cost of joining Credit Leverage X completely free. That means that you can join the car rental mentorship. That means you could join the Power Brokers. You could join the real estate mentorship, or you could join the day trading mentorship. And it's the cost to join these programs is going to be included when you join Credit Leverage X. But you have to act now. You have to take action. You have to book a call. And you have to basically say that you were on the webinar, and you have to tell them that I want the one-time bonus, right? And we're going to include one of those inside of the price when you join. So not only are you getting $1,000 off, you're going to get access to $100,000 guaranteed, but you're also going to get one of our mentorships included in that price. All right. So that sounds pretty good to you. You can also give us a call right now at 949-993-0866. And that's pretty much what I got. I'm basically here for you guys. If you guys have any questions, again, this is actually a hands-on program. We're going to do all the work for you. You get to join our community. We have weekly coaching calls. We do one-on-one consulting to go over your finances, done for you credit repair, guaranteed funding, and investment guidance, right? There's no other company out there that's doing anything like this. We are our own beast of a business, and we're doing this because we want to stop suffering. We want to help people get ahead financially, right? Why work with us? Well, number one, we're going to guarantee you $100,000, right? Like it's kind of a no-brainer. You give me, if the deal was, you give me $1, I give you $10, you would do that deal every single freaking day of the week, right? You would try and do it multiple times a day. It's the same thing here. You pay $10K, we get you $100,000 in funding. All right, you're going to get access to our community, like-minded investors, like-minded entrepreneurs. This is a life-changing group of people. And we even have a section where if you have an investment and you want people to invest with you in it, you can join our community. And we have a lot of side deals going on where people are getting the funding and then they're partnering up and they're creating these amazing opportunities. All right. This is an amazing investment opportunity. You're also going to get mentored by myself and Gino, right? When have you had a millionaire sit down with you and go over your finances and actually try and help you, right? That's what this program is offering. We also have other people come into the program and do speeches and help people with their finances and get you guys all the help you guys need. And this is just me wrapping up CLX students, credit repair, funding, consulting. Then you become an investor, right? You go from where you are now, you join Credit Leverage X, because I can't help you if you're not inside my program. Once you get the funding, you now become an investor, right? You now can become an owner, and you can use this money to truly set yourself up for success. And then you're on your way to financial freedom, right? Creating a legacy. You're going to have more time to do what matters to you. You're not going to have to worry about money, because when you join our program, we show you what we do. So whenever you're thinking, you know what, I got a business idea, let's go set up a new LLC. Let's go through this work with Credit Leverage X. Let's get this going. Let's get the funding, and I'm going to start this new business. You can do that now. This opens up a whole new world to financial success. And this allows you to create a legacy, and you're going to be able to create the world that you want to see. So we need you to act now. Again, we got this one-time offer, and it's probably going to go away. I think Gino's probably going to kick my butt, but you guys can save $1,000 on the main fee, and you get one of the mentorships included in this. Okay, this is an absolute game changer, and I'm just super excited to bring more people into Credit Leverage X and share with you our services and share with you what we're doing. Again, this offer goes away May 3rd, Friday at midnight. Okay, so this is how you can basically get in, get access to $100,000 or more. Again, we get people a lot more money. It just depends on your file, but we guarantee $100K. And you get one of our mentorships included. All right. So that's basically the deal, guys. I've got a little bit of time. I can answer any questions you guys have. Otherwise, we're going to pretty much wrap it up. But yeah, let's see in the chat. Anybody have any questions? No, we don't have a Discord. We have our Mighty Networks. So that's what we use. We use Mighty Networks. And it's kind of like Discord. We have a Slack channel too, actually. We'll probably build a Discord at some point, because you're not the first person to ask about the trading Discord. I'm glad you guys are loving it. Very interested. Credit Leverage X, guys. You can basically check out our website if you guys want to. And what's cool is we're still live streaming on Facebook. But if you guys, want to learn more about our company, you can go to creditleveragex.com. Right. And then we have all the mentorships here. I was going to kind of go through them on the website, but then I put them in the slides. But you can learn about us, right? We've got actually, not only we have a PDF explainer that goes through every step of the funding. We've got tons of testimonials from people that like us and trust us and love us. And you can even talk to them how we've changed their life dramatically. Me and Gino, we've been running this company for a while. We love what we do. Hopefully these videos will load while we're live streaming. But you can start to go through these videos, and what's crazy is you're going to see all the people that are in our program, The only thing that they have in common is that they have nothing in common. They are all people in America that want to financially succeed, right? They're just people that, just like you, who are tired of working, that want to change their life and want to get ahead financially and stop struggling making money, right? So it just goes on and on and on. Tons and tons of testimonies. And then what's cool is like it's a system, guys. So you come in the program, we walk you through the system. We also have a free course. We also can fund your clients, right? If you're a business owner that has a high ticket offer, we can get your clients money, right, to buy your high ticket offer. So this is a game changer, guys. I really want you guys to join Credit Leverage X and kind of kick things off. So I'm going to go one more call for questions. Okay, so yeah, 12 to 24 months is for the 0% interest credit cards. Minimum payment is basically 1.5 for basically joining us for the payment plans, guys. You're gonna have to book a call with one of our sales teams to really go over the payment plans and stuff like that, because you're gonna be in a unique situation, and we want to make sure that we serve you best. So if you guys want to book a call with one of our sales guys, I'm sure they can kind of open up a breakout room for you right now, or we can basically, no, not call, sorry. We can go over the payment options with them right now. How do you say your name? Gudio? We can basically go over it with you. Yeah, 0% for the credit cards. If you guys, again, if you book a call, you can call right now, 949-993-0866 anytime, Guido. And then you can also just go to Credit Leverage X one-time offer. But there's a couple people in here that's on my team that can also help you out right now if someone could send them a message, and we'll be able to break down those payment plans. And we're just going to do what works for you. Like we're not in the business of putting anybody in a rough situation. We're trying to help people. So whatever you can afford, we can basically make a payment plan that's going to work for you. But again, if you're out there, the one-time offer goes away May 3rd. If you guys have to join the program and show that you're serious, basically, to get that. But go to creditleveragex.com/your one-time offer bonus, and we'll be able to help you guys out. Yeah. So the investments, basically that's what everybody loves, because we help you get the money and then we tell you what you can do. Okay, so campaign marketing or campaign investing. So this is basically, yeah, May 3rd, midnight. That's when this offer ends. So campaign marketing, again, you're spending your money and it's backed by the company, and you just get that percent every single month of return, right? So if you put, let's keep the number simple. Let's say it was at 10% and you put $50,000 in, you get $5,000 passively every single month, right? It just depends on what percent we're at right now. And typically, guys, to join our investment club, it's $5,000 just to invest with us. But when you guys join Credit Leverage X, you're going to get grandfathered into the investment club. It lasts for 1 year, whatever rate you get locked in at, and you get paid out every single month. But the money goes to Google ads, YouTube ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads for us and our business partners, right? And these campaigns are already profitable. They're already making money. We're just basically leveraging you guys, and you guys are leveraging us to make passive income. And it's all backed by the company, and it's totally safe, right? And what I love about campaign marketing is it's very fast returns, right? You literally get a 60% return on your money every single year, even at 5%, right? That's insane. Most of these real estate REITs and ETFs and stuff, they give you 5% for the whole year. This is monthly, guys. This is a monthly return that you get on your money, right? And it's super powerful. There's nowhere else that's doing this. And this is just an absolute game changer for anybody that wants to start investing with us and have it's a safe investment, right? That's why we did it. Because number one, you're able to succeed. So we get you the money and we give you a vehicle to turn your credit cards into cash flow every single month. So you're cash flowing on the credit cards. Number two, it's just a great way to, know how much money you're going to make every month passively, so that you can get your time back. So you can spend your time with your kids, your family, not work, start your business, whatever it is you want to do. And there was something else that I was going to say, but it's just a really incredible opportunity for people to make some money passively with us. The other one, again, is strategic e-com. You got to be a member of our investment club, like I said before. But this is different because this is like we take the money and we buy the products, right? So we buy hard physical products that are already selling on Amazon, and we just buy them at a super big discount. We put them on Amazon, Etsy, Facebook Marketplace, our website, everywhere. We sell them, and when they sell, you get a cut of the profit. So again, we're working together. This is also backed by the company. We've already done hundreds of thousands of dollars a month selling these products. So we know that they sell. And the only difference is this, again, we have to wait for the products to sell, and then you get your money back plus the profit, right? But it's still passive. You don't have to do any work. We do everything for you. And it's just super powerful for people to basically start getting their toes wet into e-com. You also get some course videos and stuff on how we're doing the e-commerce stuff, which is really cool. But you'll get passive income like that.
Can I ask a voice question?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I won't take too much time. So thanks for answering the previous question, right, on the marketing. Just to clarify, if I put in 50,000,
yeah,
right, you're saying, and let's say we make about 5% because the minimum is 5 to 15. So can I take 5 as a guaranteed return?
Yeah, that's guaranteed.
Okay.
And we'll put that in the contract. And the way that we do it is it's a promissory note. So we promise every month, and it goes straight into your account. Sorry.
Just to understand the math, if we go with 5%, that's 2,500, right? And for 12 months, that's going to be 30,000. So are we saying I put in 50,000, walk away with 80,000 end of the year?
Well, yes, but your money is still going to be inside, right? So you're going to cash flow on top of the 50,000. Does that make sense? So your 50,000 is in there and it's working. You're going to get paid out 30,000. But if you want your 50,000 back, you just have to ask, and then it'll be back in your account within 30 days. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. Okay. Yeah. So it'll continue to cash flow. At any point in time, can I top it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then the other thing that I was going to say is, so we help people get business funding, right? And for business funding, people need income in their business. So if you have a LLC with a business bank account, we pay out the campaign marketing profits to that business bank account. And now your business looks like it's making even more of a profit, and we can go and do another round of funding with clients. That's another reason why we set it up like this.
Well, thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you. All right. Well, this is cool. I got a few more minutes if you guys want to ask any more questions. Otherwise, I think we'll wrap up. I think this was a good job. If anybody has any questions, or if my team is out there, feel free to drop, take people off into a discount. Yeah, for veterans, you get another $1,000 off. So we give $1,000 discount to military veterans. So the loan broker business, I'm actually doubling down on my loan broker business right now because it's making a lot of money. I'm going to mute you, Gino. So the loan broker business mentorship, right? I call it Power Brokers, and this is huge, and this is very, very cool. So we get people money, right? And I want everyone to understand that wealth is made from ownership, right? Owning a real estate asset, owning a business, owning some cash flow. Ownership is how you create true wealth. So I basically have built this business with Gino. Gino has been doing funding for like 8 years now, or 10 years. And the loan broker mentorship is going to teach you how to be the middleman between businesses and the bank. Okay. And you can get paid in 2 ways with the loan broker business. You can get paid upfront. The business owner will pay you to get them the loan, or you can actually get a success fee from the banks when the loan gets approved. Okay. So it's very, very cool because you're in the finance game. You get all of our years of experience of getting people funding, and you get to become the middleman and start your own finance company, helping people get loans and helping people get approved for money, right? It's a very, very high demand. The things that you're going to learn real quick, though, is a lot of business owners don't have good credit because they don't know about business credit. So they put it all on their personal credit. A lot of business owners aren't great with building their business credit to get approved by the banks, right? So you have to learn how to spot these things out. And then you're also going to realize that most people that come to you when you're a loan broker need the money now, right? So you got to learn how to do loans really, really quick. But what's cool is we're going to teach you how to do $0 marketing, which means you're going to learn how to become a business loan broker and get your first clients without spending any money on marketing. Okay. It's super powerful, which means you're going to be able to build this business, right? And if you, let's say you get like a 3% success fee and you get somebody a loan for $200,000, that's some pretty good money, right? And right now, what most of our clients are getting as we show them how to do the $0 marketing, we actually show them how to do cold email, LinkedIn, Facebook ads, Google ads, but they'll get about 10 deals in the books, and then 5 of them will close a month typically. And out of those 5, they're making anywhere from, $10,000 to $50,000 a month. And we're going to teach you first how to start this business, how to build it correctly so that you can actually get this business funding as well. But then we're going to teach you how to build this into a team, right? So you're going to have a team doing most of the work for you. And you're going to have your own financial business. And what's cool is these businesses can sell for a lot of money. They can become pretty passive income, and we've got people that are making 6 figures a month just being a business loan broker. And it's just a great opportunity for people that are looking for some sort of new business that they want to start. So that's how it works. But we help people start this business. And it does take a little bit of grit and work to get started. But once you have it started, it's very powerful. And you basically get to learn everything that we learned. We'll build your website. We'll build your social media presence. We'll basically set up your marketing, and we'll teach you everything you need to know about business loans and how to make money basically being a loan broker. I think that answered. Anybody else have any questions? All right, cool, guys. My name is Robert Lyon. Check out creditleveragex.com. One last time, this is the one-time offer, right? You can call us right now if you're on your phone, 949-993-0866. And then we can also, yeah, if you join Credit Leverage X, you can pick one of these mentorships and it will be included. So you gotta join before Friday, and you can get the guaranteed funding. But also you can get the power of the loan brokers mentorship included in that fee. So that's gonna be really cool. You just gotta let us know and say that you came from the webinar, and we'll hold up our end of the bargain. All right, cool. Thank you guys. This was fun. Let's go check out creditleveragex.com if you guys have any questions. And until next time, my name is Robert Lyon. Peace.